on every car.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us for Tuesday's edition of BTW21 News. Luis Romero greeting you. Glad to be here with you, and we appreciate your company as always. Now, great news to be sharing with you today, and again, we don't get to do that normally, so we're excited to be talking about great news going on in Martinsville and Henry County. And with that, let's get started right with the first story, being the pumpkin patch that has now been open for a little bit at the First Baptist Church in Martinsville. As the trees change colors for fall, temperatures begin to drop, and you are looking for autumn activities to partake in, why not support the 15th annual pumpkin patch?
It's essential not only monetarily, financially for Grace Network, but it's also just a really great way for the community to get to know what Grace is all about and just their support in the community. By buying a pumpkin, financially, all the sales go right back to Grace and helping the clients that we help each day.
Grace says it is dedicated to helping those in need with utilities and rental assistance and with helping with their food pantry.
Yes, you can probably buy a cheaper pumpkin at one of the grocery stores, but you're not giving back to the community quite as much as you would be if you bought one from Grace. So, these are pretty special pumpkins because they've come a long way. They come from New Mexico, from the Navajo Reservation. So it's a win-win situation. You're not only helping the Navajo Reservation in New Mexico be substantial and sustainable there, but you're also helping the community that's in need right here in Martinsville.
The pumpkin patch is located at the First Baptist Church at the intersection of Starling Avenue and Mulberry Road in Martinsville. It is open Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sunday from 1:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. Hispanic Heritage Month is still underway, and before we talk about the story, I want to take once again the time to thank Mr. Mans for the invitation. He's a teacher at Meadowview Elementary School, and for all of his colleagues for the hospitality as I was invited to speak to students there.
So I was born in El Salvador, came to the United States when I was around 8.
As I mentioned to you, the English learner teachers at Meadowview Elementary School invited me to help celebrate National Hispanic Heritage Month, which is observed annually September 15th through October 15th. I was asked to visit and speak with a group of students about my Hispanic heritage, my career, and my role in the community. And I must say this was truly an awesome experience, a truly humbling experience, and it was great to see some of the students that were in the same position that I was in when I was their age. And my biggest message to the students was to continue to stay in school, chase their dreams, not allow anyone to tell them that they can't do anything. And if they have someone that tells us they can't do anything, not say anything at all, turn around and prove them wrong. So again, a truly awesome experience that I was able to have, and again I want to thank all of the students for all the questions that they asked, and they had the opportunity to partake in mock interviews and live reports, and I think they all had a great time. And again, I told them that it is great to see someone that was in the same position that I was in, and I think that I turned out all right. Continuing now with other news that we're talking about, exciting news, and that is that all those residents of Martinsville and Henry County and all those visitors to our area now have a place that they can visit to get an idea of some of the things that are going on in our community. As we mentioned to you just during this 30 minutes of news, there's a lot that goes on, and now you have a place where you can do it. Visit Martinsville, I should say, unveiled their official tourism mobile app for Martinsville Henry County, along a new interactive gadget on visitmartinsville.com. Those digital tools were designed to ensure visitors and locals can conveniently find the information they need even while on the go, is what officials tell us. Designed with partners at Visit Gadget, the app and Gadget provide a new way to navigate the amenities that Martinsville Henry County have to offer, such as local events, attractions, restaurants, shops, and much more. Inside both the Gadget and the mobile app, visitors can view a complete list of amenities, or they can search through subcategories such as arts and cultural, fishing and boating, specialty foods and farm products, and others depending on their interests. Once the user has finalized their selections, they can start their trips with an interactive driving route, email or text their plan to use later or to share on social media sites. We're going to take a quick commercial break. There's more news to cover. I'm going to do that shortly after these messages.
Hey, sir. Can I help you?
I'm hunting for a good bargain. A friend of mine sent me.
Okay. You want to come out from behind that bush?
Oh, sure. Looking for a gift for my wife's birthday.
Oh, yeah? What does she like?
She likes it when I say money, if you know what I mean.
Sure. Well, this pre-owned Camry has all the bells and whistles for a great price.
Yep, I think this'll do just fine.
Autos by Nelson. Stop by any of our dealerships today or visit us online.
Hey, come see us at Martinsville Urgent Care. We're located at 1044 East Church Street, Martinsville, Virginia. Our telephone number is 276-634-0010. Our hours of operation are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We do offer time slots now, so you can call us and get that scheduled so you will not have to wait. Don't forget to come see us at Martinsville Urgent Care, 1044 East Church Street, Martinsville, Virginia, 276-634-0010. Call us to get your time slot booked.
The staff is friendly, helpful, very considerate, very, very nice. I couldn't ask for anyone to be any more helpful than they've been. When I got here, I was surprised at all the different things that they wanted me to do and how much better I felt after I finished them. And I've worked with just about everyone, I think, and they're all exceptional. I don't mind coming in the door. It doesn't matter who I work with because I like them all.
You're watching BTW21 News. Thank you for staying with us. Your weather report with Dustin Staples is next, so we're going to turn it over to him.
Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
Happy Tuesday to you, everybody. We hope you are doing well wherever you may find yourself on this gorgeous and phenomenally terrific Tuesday, as a lot of our weather has just been feeling like fall, to say the least, and maybe a lot of our pumpkin spice and apple cider fans out there. Of course, there's a little bit of debate this time of year if you like caramel, or caramel, you know that one too, right? Or pumpkin spice or apple cider, whatever you prefer. Personally, for me, I like more of the apple cider because it's just kind of what I've liked to go to. I really haven't had much of pumpkin spice in a while, so I may give it a shot and give it a try while at it. So if you're doing any of those nice warm pumpkin beverages out there, it's been much needed, to say the least. So maybe get your coffee and trade it for some pumpkin spice or apple cider, whatever you prefer to choose. Or better yet, if you just like a standard cup of coffee, you continue to do that. Take advantage of it. Lots of mix of clear skies and sunshine today, getting up to around 67 this evening, so not a bad night to take advantage of. A little cool out there, but no wind is expected with this either. 55 are coming in at 8 o'clock with a mix of clear skies and clouds out there later on this evening. Going past the midnight hour, will quickly cool off once again, but not as cold as it was early this morning. We got down to right around 33, 34 degrees at some of our sensors here in the city, so a pretty frosty and chilly start for us for our area. And speaking of some extreme cold weather, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Well, let's not call it extreme cold, but it's going to get noticeably cooler as you make your way towards the beginning of next week, to say the least. Area-wide tonight, again, not as cold, probably to mostly cloudy skies. The overnight lows remaining in the low to mid 40s as expected from Martinsville down to Stewart, going towards Ararat, Claudeville, and Patrick County communities, back up towards Ferrum, right around 46 too. For your Wednesday, hump day, middle of the week forecast for our friends in the city of Martinsville, you're going to have a mix of sun to start the day with some clouds thickening late in the afternoon as a cold front that's going to begin to push through our area. Not going to be knocking our temperatures down drastically, but it'll begin to be noticeably cooler as you make your way towards that. It'll bring some rain for us also. So as you remember, last time we had the cold front that came through earlier last week that didn't bring any rain. This time around, we're going to get some moisture, most likely some good rain for it. It'll help equal out our balances with the leaf foliage and the color change as well. Highs tomorrow range from the 50s to the mid 60s. We may hit 70 out towards Ridgeway tomorrow, so we'll keep a close eye on that area. If not, other than that, you may remain right around 69, 68 degrees. So not too bad of an evening or afternoon to get out, take advantage of. So recess for the kids, go ahead and take advantage of. Let's jump to the weekend because you may have some plans already in mind to kind of schedule the calendar around this time of year. It's an exciting time for a lot of the kids. Get to those pumpkin patches, get out towards some apple orchards, do some apple picking. A lot of great harvesting going on right now. Get your Halloween decorations up, so no excuse to not take advantage of the weekend. Now, I will say there's going to be rain, but it's going to be later in the afternoon, if not late in the evening hours. High is 72, so we'll begin to be seasonable near average for our Saturday overnight low, staying in the upper 40s to near 50. Again, that rain chance is later in the afternoon to the evening hours. It's part of a series we're like to calling a cluster of cold fronts that's going to be pushing in and driving our temperatures. Pretty cool for Sunday, mix of sun and clouds there. Your high right around 65 degrees with an overnight low of 40. So again, most of the day on Sunday you should be looking pretty okay. We may wake up to a few areas of clouds out there on your Sunday. So if you're heading out to church or brunches or whatever you may be doing, just do know, watch out for a few clouds. And late in the day again, we'll have another round of some series of cold fronts moving in our general direction. Now this cold front that's coming in Sunday into Monday most likely is going to knock our temperatures down. Highs are forecasted to be right now in the mid 50s. So you talk about we're not going from one extreme to another as we're so used to this where we go from like one high to the extremely cool temperatures. Right now, this has just been pretty easy to bear with, and Mother Nature has been nice to us so far. So if you're thinking about, oh, we're going to go from one extreme to the other, don't think of it as that. Just think of it as that we may have, we're going to begin to see these up and downs, and this is typically expected. Speaking of fall and colors out there, the fallfoliagereport.com, I put this out every week. We've been showcasing you this, talking about it for a while now, and a lot of you all enjoy looking at the report of what is expected to come, and most of our areas under this yellow, as you see here, kind of that low color range right now. There have been reports, some areas a little bit further down in the New River Valley here, they've begun to see most of their leaves start to change off there. Along the Shenandoah River Valley, that little brown slither there in that yellow from Harrisonburg down towards JMU, up towards Winchester, Virginia. So if you head out towards that way, you may luck out with some color as well. And also, if you head towards Monterey, Hot Springs, Pocahontas County, Greenbrier County, the Homestead Resort, if you have not had a chance to go up there, I would highly recommend it. That is where they're seeing tons of colors on the leaves out there. And again, our friends out towards Virginia Beach, the Chesapeake Bay, the Cape Charles, Eastern Shore area, not much of changes just yet, so bear with them. If they are asking about what's the leaves looking out towards the potential Piedmont district region, tell them that we're in the midst of that low color, yet they have little to any color changing out there as well. So speaking of, before we go, we want to remind you again, if you're out there getting some of your raking done, send some of your snapshots of some photos of the yards, because we love seeing those on the air. We can showcase you what you've been up to, or better yet, if you got your Halloween decor already out, send it our way. We have links on our website. You can head to BTW21.com. You'll scroll down. You'll see Luis and both of our emails. Email one of us. If you send it to him, that's okay, because he's going to most likely forward it to me anyway, or he may go ahead and post it, whatever he chooses to do. Or if you send it to me, I'll most likely get it quicker so I can get that uploaded. posted on Facebook, on our social media websites, and of course here on air as well. So if you want to do that to us, or if you don't want to go to the website, you can message us on Facebook. That's facebook.com/BTW21. You'll head to the messaging section there, and most likely there'll be a banner on our Facebook page. It'll say like, message, and share, and you can click on that Facebook Messenger tab, and it will go right to us. All right, everybody, that's enough of my time here. We hope you enjoy your evening. Take care once again. Again, not as cold tonight. We'll wake up in the mid-40s tomorrow morning, so a light jacket would be advised. To be sure to get those kids to remind them to bring their coats and jackets home, because I know this is the time of year where it gets warm in the afternoons, and they kind of have a tendency of accidentally leaving them on the bus or at school in their lockers. So make sure they're bringing their coats and stuff home with them, so they're not out there kind of being chilly or freezing in the morning. Or better yet, sometimes they have to get the parents, you know what I'm talking about. You get that car run in the morning, sit out there with that heat, and they have to run as quick to the fast to the bus stop, so they're not as cold. So kids, make sure you bring your coats home. All right, y'all take care. We'll talk more on Wednesday.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zentmeyer Chiropractic.
Relationships, they are the most precious and important thing we have in life. An uncorrected or improperly corrected hearing loss negatively affects each and every one of those relationships. Did you know that you have hearing insurance benefits available to you? At Ashbrook Audiology, we are the region's go-to providers for benefits from affordable hearing care, true hearing, and many more. Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter, Martinsville and Danville.
Hey, my name is Joyce Renee Watkins, and the reason why I chose chiropractic was because I was having some issues with myself, and chiropractic really, really works. New clients to come in, we are running a special right now where you can actually come into the office and have an exam and 7 different types of x-rays for $49. And then we will get you back in the next day, and we will actually treat you, and we can let you then what your insurance covers. Now you're getting 7 x-rays and an exam, and the x-ray machine here is top of the line, and Dr. Zentmeyer is really good. He can really read some x-rays. So I encourage everyone to come. We're located in Collinsville. Our address is 3652 Virginia Avenue, Collinsville, Virginia. We're across from Fenders and beside Walgreens.
Welcome back, and thank you for staying with us. Your sports is next, and Chad Hall has more on that.
Thanks for tuning in here on a beautiful Tuesday. BTW21 Sports going right back to the Bulldogs 6-0. All the seniors was super stoked that not only did they win the game, but it was homecoming as well. And this is what some of the students, our players, had to say about it.
Yeah, it was a rough start. Line got to block better. We got to run the ball better. We got to play defense better. I mean, we all got to play as a unit and build on our days. If yesterday was a good day, we got to have a great day next practice. A little bit. We all had a little pep rally and stuff. It was a little hyped up. We was laughing, one playing, serious. It's great. It's a great feeling because you don't really get too many homecomings. As a senior, this is my last one, so I just try to take advantage of it.
It was rough, but we had to go in at halftime and get everything together. A lot of our teammates were trying to point fingers at each other, but we just had to come together as a team, play one way, and that helped us out in the second half. It's kind of hard, but we got to think of it as practice. At practice, when somebody mess up, we pick them up, so we got to do the same thing in the game. Very important, very important. And back to that one-way thing, it really helped us as a team since the beginning of the year because, we really had a hard time playing together, but that helped us play together. Like I said, a lot of pointing fingers, a lot of bad talking about each other, but we got each other right in the weight room at practice. We made each other work hard, and that's what made us better, and that brought us together as a team.
Since he
I ain't like during practice, a lot of people were sleeping. I told them we can't sleep on a game like this. This is homecoming, and we need to be 6-0. Every team that we play right now trying to go against our head. So we need to come prepared and stay focused. I practice well, I lock in, I keep my head in the game, I keep my head in the locker room, the weight room, in school, stay out of trouble and stay out the drama. It's very important because nobody want to have a losing record. Even us, we grew up, I ain't gonna lie, we all grew up since 8th grade, and we know each other very well. So like, you feel me? We want to win. We want to go far. We don't want to go this. We don't do that. It's a family. It's a unit. We come together. We always stay one way. We stay as a family. We all love each other. It's very important because they pay $7 to get in that game. They ain't got to pay $7 to get in that game. So we got to show love back when they show love to us coming to the game and support. Hey, that's for our fans and the coaching staff and everybody in the community.
You know, first of all, you kick it. I thought I was going to bobble it. But, I caught it, seen the breaking lane, took off. I don't want to say I ain't get too happy, but, I got a little excited. Just, get extra team a little push at the beginning of the game, get everybody ready to go next drive. I wouldn't say yes or no. Some people did get kind of iffy about winning the homecoming and forgetting about the actual football game we care to play for. So, a little bit, but not really. We got to stack when we go to practice. We got to have good practice Monday, good practice Tuesday, even better Wednesday, even better Thursday, that's all. And, we got our rivals next week, so we got to come ready.
Oh, the excitement. Yeah, when I seen it when he first kicked it off, I told Jamal Jones to follow me, and I took him away. So, yeah, number 66, he a great player on the defensive line. He gave us a little bit of trouble then. We went to halftime and started making adjustments, and then it started working from there. My line on one of them, and one of them I had to get rid of it as fast as I could. And my receiver, he made 2 big plays for me. So he preached about that since day one. He actually got that from the Bible, for real. Yeah, so we stick to that motto, so we always stick together for real. It's very important because I feel like if we don't stick to it, we probably fall apart and we keep going downhill. But if we stick to it, you feel me? We'll stay together.
And now we'll take a look at our past scores from Friday night. Again, the Martinsville Bulldogs 19 over the Cavaliers 9. The Magna Vista Warriors 34-14 over Halifax County. The Bengals' big win against the Cougars 50-14. Again, game of the week this week will be the Martinsville Bulldog travels to Magna Vista. Dan River 34 over Alta Vista's 14. And GW Eagles 34 to Tunstall Trojans 6. Franklin County had a big win over Stanton River Golden Eagles. That's going to wrap it up for us today in sports. Tune in tomorrow on Hump Day. We'll have a little bit more of the action that's coming up this Friday. And get out and support your local high schools. Until tomorrow, thanks for tuning in.
We've been here for 25 years now, and we built a building that was bigger than what we needed when we first started. We've just about filled that place now. One of the things that we really do is we value our employees. We know it takes a long time for them to learn the skills, but people's skills are hard-earned, so we make sure that there is a job for them every day of the week, 52 weeks of the year. So even if we're quiet and we don't need people, a lot of businesses still lay people off, send people home. We don't do that. If you want to come to work, we will find you a job because we value the skills that you've learned with us, and we want you to stay here, and we want you to feel valued. And we want you as a family to go home and say, I'm always going to get a paycheck if I turn up to work for Drake.
Welcome back. You're watching BTW21 News. Your crime report is next, presented by Apex Bail Bonds.
William Harrison, 60, of Collinsville, Virginia, charged with prisoner court, DOC, returned from DOC for court. Rachel Handy, 50, of Martinsville, Virginia, charged with prisoner court, DOC, returned from DOC for court. Joshua Harris, 37, of Bassett, Virginia, charged with prisoner court, DOC, returned from DOC for court. Justin Harris, 29, of Ridgeway, Virginia, charged with prisoner court, DOC, returned from DOC for court. Caitlin Harris, 26, of Martinsville, Virginia, charged with prisoner court, DOC, returned from DOC for court. Toby Harris, 30, of Ridgeway, Virginia, charged with prisoner court, DOC, returned from DOC for court. Asia Hodge, 28, of Martinsville, Virginia, charged with prisoner court, DOC, returned from DOC for court. Amber Hodges, 30, of Martinsville, Virginia, charged with prisoner court, DOC, returned from DOC for court.
Martinsville First Savings Bank has been serving Martinsville and Henry County since 1924. Feel free to stop by or call for more information on how our checking, savings, money market, and certificates of deposit can help you meet your financial goals. If you are tired of 800 numbers or online customer service, please contact us. We are local people making local decisions. Visit our office at 25 West Church Street in Uptown Martinsville or call 276-638-8771.
Welcome back. Obituaries by Bassett Funeral Service follow.
Arlene Ollie Martin, 66, of Bassett, passed away Tuesday, October the 4th, 2022. The wake will be Wednesday, October the 12th at 5 p.m. until 6 p.m. in the Chapel of Bassett Funeral Service. All other services will be private. Bassett Funeral Service is serving the family. Online condolences may be made by visiting BassettFuneralService.com. Chad O'Neill DeShazo, 45, of Henry, passed away Sunday, October the 9th, 2022. The family will receive friends from 1 to 2 p.m. Thursday, October the 13th at Bassett Funeral Service Chapel. A funeral service will be conducted at 2 p.m. Trinity James Hood, 42, of Collinsville, passed away Tuesday, October the 4th, 2022. The memorial service was held Monday, October the 10th at 11 a.m. at Wright Funeral Service Chapel. Wright Funeral Service and Crematory is serving the family. Anthony Maurice Hodge, 45, of Martinsville, passed away Wednesday, October the 5th, 2022. The funeral will be held Thursday, October the 13th at 2 p.m. at Wright Funeral Service Chapel. Visitation will be 30 minutes prior to that service. Online condolences may be made by visiting Wright Funeral Services.
Bassett Funeral Service was founded in 1996 by Darrell B. Martin and Paul T. Kennedy Jr. We started as a small funeral home in Bassett, and in 2007 we went to one of the largest funeral homes in Martinsville and Henry County. We started with 3,200 square feet, and in 2007 went to over 20,000. Bassett Funeral Service is located at 3665 Ferrystone Park Highway in the town of Bassett. 276-629-1770.
Carlisle School in Axton, Virginia serves preschool through grade 12. It provides a nurturing yet challenging learning environment. The pandemic caused learning losses for many students. We can turn those losses into gains through individualized instruction and smaller class sizes. Tuition is flexible and financial aid is available. Now enrolling 276-632-7288, carlisleschool.org.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it here for this 30 minutes of news. As always, we appreciate your company, and we'll see you tomorrow.